Have you ever wondered if loneliness in old age is as bleak as it's often portrayed? What if I told you that solitude could be a path to newfound freedom, creativity, and self-discovery? In this video, we'll explore how embracing loneliness can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life, even in your later years. You'll discover inspiring stories of people who have transformed their lives by turning solitude into an opportunity for growth and happiness. Watch until the end to learn how you too can find peace and purpose in the quiet moments, unlocking a life full of potential and beauty. If you haven't yet subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and activating the notification bell to ensure you never miss a video. Your support means a lot to me as we continue to grow our community and reach more people with our content. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please leave a comment with a number 1. If it's not quite your cup of tea, drop a 0 in the comments. Your feedback is crucial in helping me create content that better serves you. Let's get started. When we pause to consider the concept of loneliness in our later years, it's common for our minds to drift toward images painted in shades of melancholy and isolation, the stark feeling of being left behind, a lingering void where purpose and direction once resided, and the unsettling fear of facing endless days without a trusted companion by our side. This portrayal, however, is only one facet of a much larger and more complex reality. The idea of solitude in old age is surrounded by many myths and misconceptions, often perpetuated by societal narratives that unfairly equate loneliness with a profound sense of sadness and despair. But is loneliness truly synonymous with sorrow? The answer, as it turns out, is far from black and white. Loneliness, when viewed through a more enlightened lens, has the potential to be a deeply transformative experience, a journey into the depths of self-discovery that few other experiences in life can offer. In the quiet of solitude, we are gifted with the unique opportunity to strip away the layers of external expectations and distractions, allowing us to reconnect with the essence of who we truly are. It is in these moments of being alone that we find the space to engage in introspection, to reflect on the winding paths our lives have taken, and to sift through the treasure trove of memories that have shaped us. More than just a time for reflection, solitude can also serve as a fertile ground for nurturing new passions and uncovering interests that may have been overshadowed by the busyness of life. These are the interests that perhaps, in the rush of daily responsibilities and the noise of social obligations, we never had the chance to fully explore or even recognize. Moreover, the decision to live alone, especially in the later stages of life, can be a conscious and empowering choice, a bold declaration of one's desire for independence. The autonomy that accompanies solitude is not just about being physically alone, it's about reclaiming the freedom to live life on one's terms. For older individuals, this can mean setting their schedules, establishing their own rules, and making choices that align with their deepest desires and values without the need to compromise for the sake of others. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. This control over one's life, this ability to navigate the world according to personal rhythms, can be an incredibly liberating experience. It can turn what some might perceive as loneliness into a rich tapestry of fulfillment, where every day holds the potential for discoveries and profound personal growth. The power to transform loneliness into an experience of freedom is not just an abstract concept, it's a very real choice that many people have embraced throughout their lives. Instead of perceiving the silence of an empty house as something oppressive or suffocating, it's entirely possible to view this stillness as a sanctuary of peace, a space where one can experience the quiet joy of being truly alone with oneself. This quietude, far from being a void to be feared, can become a canvas upon which the colors of peace and autonomy are vividly painted. In this space, the solitude that once might have been seen as a burden can be reimagined as a gift that allows you to take full control of your life, make decisions both big and small, and craft the narrative of your existence according to your vision. Living alone grants you the profound freedom to steer the course of your own story, from the seemingly mundane aspects of daily routines to the larger, more significant chapters of your life's journey. It is a freedom that many discover in their later years, as the external pressures and expectations that once dictated their lives begin to fade into the background. This shift allows for a renewed focus on what truly holds meaning, a focus that is often only possible when the noise of the world grows quieter and the voice of the self becomes clearer. In the end, the experience of solitude in old age can be whatever we choose to make of it. It can be a time of reflection and renewal, a period of self-discovery and growth, and most importantly, a chapter in life where we finally have the space to prioritize what truly matters. The key lies in how we choose to perceive and embrace this solitude, not as a state of being that isolates us from the world, but as an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves, to find peace in our own company, and to live a life that is richly fulfilling in its simplicity and autonomy. There are innumerable stories of older individuals who have chosen to embrace the freedom that solitude offers, and in doing so, have embarked on transformative journeys that defy expectations. These are people who have taken the reins of their lives and steered them in exciting, new directions, discovering passions and experiences that had once seemed out of reach. Whether it's learning to paint, mastering a musical instrument, or finally setting off on a solo adventure to distant lands they've long dreamed of exploring. These remarkable individuals show us that loneliness is not an obstacle to be feared, but rather an opportunity, a gateway to a life filled with fresh experiences and personal growth. In many ways, living alone in one's later years can serve as a unique opportunity to deepen the relationship with oneself. In the hustle and bustle of life, the constant presence of others can drown out our inner voices, making it difficult to truly understand what we want or need. Solitude, on the other hand, offers a rare chance to listen intently to our thoughts and desires, to explore our true longings without the distractions of external influences. It allows us to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and to align our actions with what genuinely brings us joy and fulfillment. This period of self-reflection can lead to a profound sense of contentment as we begin to make choices that are more closely aligned with our authentic selves. This, in essence, is the true definition of freedom, the ability to live a life that is entirely your own, with the only commitments being those you make to your well-being and happiness. It's about crafting a life that resonates with who you are at your core, free from the pressures and expectations that might have once dictated your choices. Living alone, when approached with intention and care, can become a deeply rewarding experience, one that offers a sense of liberation and empowerment that is both rare and precious. However, to fully enjoy this freedom and to live alone with a high quality of life, it's important to adopt some practical strategies that support both mental and physical health. One of the most effective ways to do this is by establishing a daily routine that provides structure and stability. A well-organized routine can serve as an anchor, giving your days a sense of purpose and rhythm that is essential for maintaining emotional well-being. Whether it's setting aside time for physical exercise, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying moments of quiet reflection, a routine helps create a balanced life that nurtures both body and soul. In addition to routine, staying connected with others, even while living alone, is vital. This could mean reaching out to friends and family, joining community groups, or participating in activities that bring you joy and foster a sense of belonging. Social connections, even if they're not constant, can provide a much-needed balance to solitude, offering moments of companionship and shared experiences that enrich your life. In the end, living alone in old age is not about isolation, it's about the freedom to live life on your terms. It's about discovering the beauty of solitude, where every moment is an opportunity to connect more deeply with yourself and the world around you. It's about embracing the quiet joy of a life lived authentically, with the wisdom to know what truly matters and the freedom to pursue it. As many have discovered, this chapter of life can be one of the most fulfilling, filled with new experiences, deeper self-understanding, and a profound sense of peace and satisfaction. Waking up at consistent times each day and engaging in light physical activities, such as a leisurely walk through a nearby park, can infuse your days with purpose and vitality. Setting aside time for hobbies that spark joy, whether it's gardening, painting, or simply listening to your favorite music, can transform ordinary moments into deeply fulfilling experiences. These small but meaningful actions are not just ways to pass the time, they are essential practices that add richness and structure to your life, providing a sense of accomplishment and contentment. Keeping your mind sharp is equally important. Mental stimulation is a key factor in maintaining cognitive health as we age. Whether you immerse yourself in the world of books, challenge yourself with crosswords, or embark on the exciting journey of learning something entirely new like picking up a foreign language or mastering a musical instrument, these activities are invaluable in keeping your brain engaged and vibrant. They serve as a protective shield against cognitive decline, ensuring that your mind remains as active and lively as ever. Equally crucial is the care of your physical health. Nourishing your body with a balanced diet filled with wholesome, nutrient-rich foods, scheduling regular checkups with your healthcare provider, and engaging in exercises suited to your age and physical condition all contribute to maintaining your strength and vitality. These practices promote not only a healthier body but also a greater sense of independence and confidence in your daily life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Maintaining social connections, even while living alone, is another vital component of a fulfilling life in old age. In today's digital age, technology can be an invaluable ally. Video calls and social networks offer a wonderful way to stay in touch with loved ones, bringing their voices and faces into your home, no matter the distance. Joining interest groups, whether they meet in person or online, can also provide a sense of community and belonging, allowing you to bond with others over shared passions and experiences. These connections remind you that while you may live alone, you are never truly isolated. Physical solitude does not have to equate to social isolation with intention and effort. It's entirely possible to cultivate deep, meaningful friendships and maintain strong relationships, even from afar. The bonds we share with others are the threads that weave our lives together, providing us with support, joy, and a sense of belonging. Moreover, the power of spirituality and meditation should not be overlooked in the lives of those who live alone. Moments of introspection, whether through prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection, can offer profound inner peace. These practices help us navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience, offering a sanctuary of calm amidst the storms. Whether you find solace in religious rituals, the simple act of meditating on the breath, or the quiet contemplation of nature, these moments of connection with something greater than yourself can be a wellspring of comfort and well-being. They complement the physical and mental strategies we employ, creating a holistic approach to living a full, satisfying life in old age. Ultimately, the key to thriving in later years lies in the delicate balance of caring for the mind, body, and spirit. By embracing routines that nurture these aspects of our lives, we can transform solitude into a rich, fulfilling experience, one that is marked by personal growth, deep connections, and a profound sense of inner peace. Each day becomes an opportunity to not only survive but to truly live, to find joy in the small moments, and to create a life that is as vibrant and meaningful as any other chapter that came before. The profound journey of self-knowledge and personal growth is perhaps one of the most precious gifts that solitude can bestow upon us. When we find ourselves alone, we are granted a rare opportunity to dive deep into our inner world, exploring the intricate landscape of our thoughts, emotions, and hidden facets of our personality that might have remained undiscovered in the hustle and bustle of daily life. This inward journey, this intimate dialogue with ourselves, can be profoundly enriching, leading us to a clearer understanding of who we truly are and what we desire for the chapters that lie ahead. Engaging in activities like meditation, journaling, or even immersing ourselves in artistic pursuits can become powerful allies on this path of self-discovery. Meditation, for instance, serves as a gentle guide, helping to quiet the noise of the mind and bring our focus to the present moment. In this state of mindfulness, we can explore our emotions and thoughts with a clarity that is often elusive in our busy, interconnected lives. Meditation becomes a mirror, reflecting the deeper truths of our inner world. Journaling, on the other hand, offers a tangible way to capture and organize these reflections. It transforms fleeting thoughts into coherent narratives, allowing us to see patterns, identify core beliefs, and gain valuable insights about ourselves. The simple act of putting pen to paper can unlock revelations about our inner desires, fears, and aspirations, providing us with a roadmap to our true selves. Artistic hobbies, whether it's painting, playing music, or crafting, also play a crucial role in this journey. These creative outlets allow us to express emotions and ideas that might be difficult to articulate in words. Through art, we can explore and communicate our innermost feelings, tapping into parts of ourselves that might otherwise remain hidden. The self-knowledge we cultivate in solitude becomes a solid foundation for personal growth. As we gain a deeper understanding of our passions, our fears, and our true desires, we become better equipped to make decisions that are in alignment with our authentic selves. This alignment brings a sense of peace and fulfillment, as we begin to live a life that is true to who we are, rather than one shaped by external expectations or societal pressures. Importantly, this process of growth is not confined to any particular stage of life. It is a continuous journey, one that can be especially meaningful in the later years when we often have more time and fewer distractions to dedicate to our personal development. In these years, when the pace of life slows down, we are presented with a unique opportunity to reflect on the paths we've walked, the lessons we've learned, and the person we've become. This reflection allows us to chart a course for the future that is guided by wisdom and self-awareness. Moreover, personal growth in solitude is not just about understanding who we are, it's about embracing who we are. It's about recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, our joys and sorrows, and accepting them as integral parts of our being. This acceptance is a powerful catalyst for growth, as it frees us from the need to conform to others' expectations and allows us to pursue the life that we genuinely want. In essence, the solitude that many might fear in old age can be a source of immense strength and transformation. It provides the space to reconnect with ourselves, nurture our inner world, and grow in ways that we might not have thought possible. It's a time to listen to our inner voice, honor our true desires, and live a life that is deeply fulfilling and true to our essence. As we embrace this solitude, we open the door to a richer, more meaningful existence, one where personal growth and self-knowledge become the guiding stars of our journey forward. Loneliness, often perceived as a heavy burden, can serve as a powerful catalyst for profound personal transformation. By shifting our perspective on solitude, we can unlock the potential for a richer, more fulfilling life, where each day becomes a new opportunity for learning, growth, and self-discovery. Rather than dreading loneliness, we can choose to embrace it as a unique phase of life, one that offers a deep connection with our innermost self, allowing our true essence to finally emerge and flourish. The concept of freedom in old age is not just a theoretical idea, it's a lived reality for many who have found happiness and fulfillment in solitude. There are countless inspiring stories of individuals who, by choosing to live alone, have uncovered the joy of their own company and, in doing so, have rediscovered the purpose and meaning in their lives. These stories demonstrate that, far from being a period of decline, old age can be a time of renewal, where fulfillment and new beginnings are not just possible but within reach. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Take, for example, the inspiring story of Donna Valentina, a 72-year-old woman who, after the loss of her beloved husband, made the bold decision to travel alone to Brazil. What initially began as an effort to cope with the overwhelming loneliness of widowhood quickly transformed into a life-altering adventure. On her travels, Donna Valentina not only encountered new friends who enriched her life, but also rediscovered the joy of exploring the world with fresh eyes. More importantly, she reconnected with herself, finding strength, resilience, and a renewed sense of purpose that she had never before experienced. Today, Donna Valentina is a passionate advocate for the belief that old age can be a time of freedom, exploration, and discovery, urging others to see this stage of life as an opportunity rather than a limitation. Another heartwarming tale is that of Don Santiago, who, at the age of 68, decided to pursue a lifelong dream that had long been shelved, learning to paint. Living alone, Santiago devoted his days to the art of painting, gradually transforming his modest home into a vibrant studio filled with canvases, brushes, and the rich scent of oil paints. For Santiago, loneliness was not an enemy but a companion that gently nudged him towards creativity, providing the space and quietude he needed to immerse himself fully in his passion. His paintings, bursting with life and vivid color, stand as a testament to his rekindled zest for life. Through art, Santiago found a way to express the deep emotions that had been bottled up for years, turning his solitude into a wellspring of inspiration and fulfillment. These stories remind us that loneliness, when embraced with an open heart and mind, can lead to a transformative journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It can push us to pursue dreams we've long held in our hearts, explore new interests, and connect with parts of ourselves that might have been overlooked or forgotten. In solitude, we can find the freedom to be who we truly are, unencumbered by the expectations of others or the demands of a busy world. The lives of Donna Valentina and Don Santiago illustrate that solitude can be a powerful force for good, a time to reflect, create, and embark on new adventures that enrich the soul. They show us that old age is not the end, but rather a new chapter filled with possibilities. It is a chapter where, with the right mindset, we can turn loneliness into a source of strength, creativity, and profound personal fulfillment. Through their journeys, we see that the true self can not only survive in solitude but can thrive, finding new depths of joy, purpose, and meaning in the quiet spaces of life. These stories are powerful reminders that old age can be a stage of life that is rich with experiences, where loneliness is not something to be feared, but rather an opportunity to embrace freedom and self-sufficiency. The examples of people like Donna Valentina and Don Santiago teach us that with the right mindset, it's entirely possible to transform loneliness into a wellspring of strength, creativity, and happiness. These individuals are living testaments to the idea that it is never too late to discover a new passion, carve out a new path, and above all, adopt a new way of living that is fulfilling and deeply meaningful. Loneliness in old age is indeed a reality for many, but it can also become a valuable life opportunity, one that offers growth, self-discovery, and renewed purpose. The way we perceive and approach this solitude can make all the difference. When we begin to accept loneliness as a natural, and perhaps even necessary, phase of life, we can turn it into a rich experience that fosters self-discovery, freedom, and personal growth. Rather than seeing the absence of company as a void, we can view it as an open, expansive space, a canvas upon which we can explore our deepest thoughts and emotions, and connect with ourselves in ways that might have been neglected during the busier, more socially active phases of our lives. By embracing this new reality with an open heart and mind, we discover that loneliness doesn't have to be a burden at all. Instead, it can catalyze reinvention, a chance to rediscover what truly brings us joy, and an opportunity to cultivate a life that is more authentic and fulfilling than ever before. This process of transformation doesn't mean that we won't encounter moments of sadness or face challenges along the way, because life, at any stage, comes with its own set of trials. But these difficult moments can be viewed as integral parts of the growth process, each one making us stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to live independently and meaningfully. It's through these challenges that we often find our greatest strengths, and in overcoming them, we forge a deeper sense of self-reliance and inner peace. The message that emerges from these stories is clear: living alone in old age does not have to be something we dread. With the right mindset, this stage of life can be a deeply liberating and enriching experience. It's a time when the freedom to live by our own rules allows us to flourish in ways we never imagined possible. Whether we choose to cultivate new hobbies, explore the world around us, or simply savor the tranquility of our own company, loneliness can be redefined as a vital opportunity, one that is filled with untapped potential and profound beauty. Take the story of Donna Valentina, for example. At 72, after the passing of her beloved husband, she faced a choice: succumb to the weight of her grief and the loneliness it brought, or find a new way to navigate the world. She chose the latter and embarked on a solo journey to Brazil, a country she had always dreamed of visiting. What began as an attempt to escape the suffocating loneliness of her widowhood quickly blossomed into a life-changing adventure. Along her travels, she encountered new friends who added richness to her life, rediscovered the joy of exploring new places, and most importantly, reconnected with herself in a way she hadn't done in years. Today, Donna Valentina is a fervent advocate for the belief that old age can be a time of freedom, exploration, and discovery. Her story is a shining example of how embracing solitude can lead to personal growth, new experiences, and a renewed sense of purpose. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Similarly, the story of Don Santiago illustrates how loneliness can be transformed into a source of creative energy and fulfillment. At 68, living alone, he decided to pursue a dream that had been long forgotten: learning to paint. With no one else to consider, he devoted his days to art, transforming his home into a vibrant studio where he could lose himself in the creative process. For Santiago, loneliness was not a barrier, but rather the push he needed to explore his artistic potential. His paintings, bursting with life and vivid color, reflect his renewed passion for living. Through art, Santiago found a way to express emotions that had been bottled up for years, turning his solitude into a wellspring of inspiration and fulfillment. His story teaches us that even in the quietest moments of our lives, we can discover new talents and passions that bring us immense joy and satisfaction. These narratives remind us that loneliness, when embraced with an open heart and mind, can be the beginning of a transformative journey. It can be the push we need to pursue long-held dreams, explore new interests, and connect with parts of ourselves that we may have neglected or forgotten. In solitude, we can find the freedom to be who we truly are, unencumbered by the expectations of others or the demands of a busy world. It's in these quiet moments that we often gain the clarity to understand what we truly want from life and the courage to go after it. The lives of Donna Valentina and Don Santiago exemplify that solitude can be a powerful force for good, a time to reflect, create, and embark on new adventures that enrich the soul. They show us that old age is not an end, but rather a new beginning, filled with opportunities for growth, discovery, and fulfillment. It's a chapter of life where, with the right mindset, we can turn loneliness into a source of strength, creativity, and deep personal satisfaction. Their journeys reveal that the true self can not only survive in solitude but can thrive, finding new depths of joy, purpose, and meaning in the quiet spaces of life. So, instead of viewing loneliness as an adversary, we can choose to see it as an ally in our journey of self-discovery and growth. The freedom to live life on our terms is a gift, one that, when accepted with grace and openness, can bring a profound sense of peace and contentment that endures far beyond the passing years. This freedom, coupled with the wisdom that comes with age, allows us to craft a life that is not only independent but also deeply enriching, a life where the solitude of old age becomes a canvas upon which we paint our most authentic and fulfilling existence. Through this lens, loneliness is not something to be feared but embraced as a natural, even beautiful, part of the human experience, one that offers the potential for immense personal growth, renewed passions, and a deep connection with our true selves. As we've explored these powerful stories and reflections, it's clear that loneliness in old age doesn't have to be a burden. It can be a profound opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and freedom. The lives of people like Donna Valentina and Don Santiago remind us that it's never too late to find new passions, embark on new adventures, and live a deeply fulfilling life. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned from these stories? What is one lesson or insight that you'll take with you and apply to your own life? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, we encourage you to leave a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring content. Your engagement helps us continue to share these important messages. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing your reflections in the comments.